Alright, what's going on, guys? Let's have a look at some batsmen with weird and unorthodox batting stance in cricket. Starting with Chandrapal, the former West Indies captain and middle order batsman. What made him unorthodox was his unique stance. He had a front on stance, where he would stand with his chest facing the bowler, shoulder squared and facing the square leg umpire. He stood to 90 degrees angle to a normal batting position. The stance has often been described as ugly by commentators all around the world. Cricket experts argue that such a wide stance would leave him clueless to the late movement of ball, but the Chandrapal has proved them wrong with making more than 10,000 test runs. Second is Ross Taylor. Taylor has a weird technique but still effective. He walks across the stump for almost all balls, a very crude method like a children playing on a backyard. Most of his scoring shots are on the onside. His pulls and flicks of the legs are particularly pleasing to the eye. Another culprit of weird batting stance is Kevin Peterson. Peterson would stand at the crease with his feet wide apart from each other and play with a high backlift. The distance between his legs would be so much that a small vehicle may easily pass through the gap. Further, he kept shuffling and walking across the pitch, making it more difficult for a bowler to bowl him. Next candidate of weird batting stance is Graham Smith. His stance would look like a rectangle as it got wider coming down from the grip. He had his own way, and there are not many dub its effectiveness. Next is Ian Morgan. Morgan has a crouching stance which helps him to generate the swing through the mid wicket. He bends lower and plays particularly well off the back foot. Though it might not look all beautiful, his unusual stance keep getting him rewards and nobody minds it. And the king of unorthodox batting is Steve Smith. He stands with a considerable gap separating his feet and keep swearing his bat. He shuffles and walks across the line before playing short and gets them executed. Smith irritates the bowler with too much shuffle across. His unusual stance and unorthodox batting technique is his biggest strength. So that's it from the video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and Legend of Cricket signing out.
Play.
Went cross-eyed.
It's flush.
That, unfortunately, is the third time this evening.
Oh no, Monty, where did that get you? Oh dear. Oh. Warner, you're laughing.
That's a good delivery too, and he hasn't got him out, but he's got him almost down and out.
They're much better now, those protectors. They used to make them out of metal and they'd be turned inside out, but nowhere near as painful these days, although you can tell that from the picture we're showing you at the moment.
It doesn't bounce, not very painful. It may have stayed down a bit, hit over the top of it.
Badly enough, it's very difficult to bat on for 15 or 20 minutes.
And it's struck Brian Lara amidships.
Oh, that was a ripper cut back.
Hey, thanks Brett. Back to calling the play, and Morne Morkel on the money.
That's a good over from Paul Wilson. None for three.
Oh, that's hurt. We heard that through the stump mic. Looked as though he lost it.
Oh, struck him. Nice and sharp. 40 Ks first up with a swing.
And luckily it was in there.
Yeah, exactly. That sound effect pretty much sums everything up.
About the wicketkeeper right on the Boris. Boris Spassky.
Crazy footwork to get there. He's asked the question, but that's really hurt Steve Smith.
You heard it.
Oh, no, Rick.
Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it.
Missed both his legs, Rick.
Yeah. Yeah. That was well hit. And that just... I'm sure everyone at home's probably having a bit of a laugh, but if you're Hilton Cart on debut, you're not
Oh, crunch. Well, you've been out there the whole game, Alistair Cook. And now you just cocked one. He's hit this quite hard, Sean Marsh, too. And it's got him... Oh! Well, let's just say got him where it hurts.
That's well bowled, too high, but that was a nasty one. That's
Moved back magnificently and copped that, young man.
oh, 2 in a row. Oh, that's terrible. That's very painful.
It's very painful, yet the whole commentary box seems to laugh every time it happens. It's not funny. It doesn't feel like it at the moment.
Back in at good pace. There it is. Nips back in sharply. Squares him up. And Hannama going off the ground. Right, we're taking time to recover.